Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be an Aries weekly money and career reading from August 18th to the 24th, 2025. Aries, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Aries weekly money and career, August 18th to the 24th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of August. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? What is the message here for the sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, money and career, August 18th to the 24th, 2025. What do we need to know for the sign of Aries? What do we need to know for the sign of Aries, money and career? Okay. All right, Aries, let's see what we got. Ace of Wands. Four of Cups. Three of Cups. The World. Ace of Cups. Temperance, the Fool, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, three aces, the Hermit, Nine of Cups, Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups, and Three of Wands. Interesting. You're disappointed or disengaging with an offer, not completely satisfied with an offer. There's a real dissatisfaction in the beginning of something, or the money offer, or the business offer, or the job offer. Okay, but you're starting a new cycle. You have three aces. New beginning, new job offer, new money coming in, new business offer or business opportunity, career, professional opportunity, right? With money coming in. It's also very creative, or you're creating something new. You're really finding joy in working with these people, really finding joy celebrating starting this new cycle, celebrating starting this new job, this new business, or this new idea or project that you're developing, or even investing financially. It's creative, it's exciting, it's a new cycle. It feels like it's a new successful cycle, right? Because you have worked really hard, or because you closed a deal or closed a cycle, or maybe even graduated, or have accomplished something within your career that has led you here. So Either you accomplished something or finished a cycle in your career or finished a cycle in your studies or finished a cycle within that professional realm that's sort of catapulting you to the next level. Now, when you come to either you're disappointed or dissatisfied or were dissatisfied with the offers that were given to you after this accomplishment or closing of a cycle, either you are disconnected or disconnecting from past employers, professional dynamics, people you're working with, type of jobs you have. You're moving into something new, much more conflictual, or you have multiple options. You know that you have to fact check, back check everything because maybe you have been disillusioned before, or maybe there are pipe dreams a little bit along the way, pipe dreams offers. Maybe that's why you're dissatisfied, because you feel like some of these offers are BS. That's a possibility. There's a lot of competition here. It's like you have to fight your way through. So either there's competition, or it's a struggle, or it's not easy, or there's way too many people involved, way too many options involved. That's a possibility. And you really have to stand out and assert yourself. Stand out from this crowd. Stand out from this competition. And you know that. You know that. That's why you're dissatisfied or disappointed, because you're like, I don't want to be part of this bunch anymore. I'm better than this. I'm more professional, or I know better than to work or accept that type of deal or accept that type of job. There is an energy of adaptation. You have to make a decision. You're juggling a lot. It's a lot of responsibility. I feel like there's maybe a need for better budgeting or finding that balance between, income and expenses. There is a moment of stepping out of the rat race, stepping out of the noise, the competition, the many people involved, the many people working there, the ambition of everybody, the dynamic. It's a huge dynamic with a lot of people involved, and it feels like as you end that cycle, you decide to, or it's a good thing to step out for a moment out of that rat race to reassess where you are, reassess your decision, your professional decisions, your career decisions, what you want, what your responsibilities are, how you're anchoring yourself in this new career cycle, in this new professional environment. Maybe it's a new company. Maybe you're starting a new company. Maybe you're investing. Maybe it's new money. Maybe this is a whole new environment you're in. Maybe you're even relocating. That's possible. I feel like you are really going to be happy and content once you settle down and figure everything out. There's a certain financial comfort. There's a certain satisfaction in enjoying the fruits of your labor and enjoying your expertise, your experience. You know why you're there. And you know that everything you've accomplished up to now has led you there. And there's a certain satisfaction of accomplishment there, whether it's graduation, getting a diploma, getting a promotion, getting that really cool job, or accessing, these financial people, or being in a different environment, or, getting a promotion, getting more money, getting that job, whatever it is. There's a real satisfaction of being there, but there's a hell of a lot of competition there. So take your time. Don't bulldoze your way through. This is all about patience and balance and everything in moderation. Because if you try to impose, if you try to sort of go in with your own narrative, that might backfire, and you might just be in a position where things might backfire and you might be disillusioned. So make sure you understand who you're working with, you know what you want, what type of job, what people you're working with, what are the companies, what's the situation, how is this managed, and I feel like you will be content. There's the three of wands here, but there is a moment of reassessing, of stepping out and just thinking about this, right? That withdrawal and reevaluating, right? Maybe it's downsizing, maybe it's solo career, maybe it's just reflect before acting, reflect before stepping into this new job or stepping into this new professional environment, whatever it is. It's going to make you happy, but you know exactly where you stand, and you know exactly what the downfalls can be and who the people you do or you do not want to work with. It is going to move forward. This is something that is progressing. This is probably a long-term vision you have. You have started something financially that is very promising. You have worked up to now to make this happen, to begin this, or to begin this vision that you have. And it's really beginning to show results. All right, let's see what we have here. %58 of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed, so thank you so much for considering subscribing. It's just a click away. It doesn't cost you anything, and it makes a huge difference for the channel. So thank you in advance for taking the moment. All right, here we go. There's an adventure there. It's a real new adventure, but it's promising. It's promising. There you are, Aries, in all your glory. There we go. This adventure is very promising financially. This adventure is giving you that long-term financial stability. It's making you really happy. But does it take a village? Yes. Does it take patience? Yes. Should you reevaluate every step of the way? Yes. Should you pay attention to who it is you're talking to, and or on your interviews, or these companies, the team, your boss, whoever you're talking to? Yes. It takes time, and it really, really takes evaluation and reevaluation along the way. One more card on this Ace of Pentacles, please. But it's developing, it's happening, you're progressing forward. And we have the Tower. So that is probably why you have to address the issues or see clearly, right? Take your time. Take your time. Look at that. You're moving forward. It's creative. You're following your heart, or this is your passion. This is exciting, but you have to take your time. You have to see clear. And you have to see clear maybe after the dissatisfaction that you had in the past job, or maybe the dissatisfaction you had in working with people, juggling a lot, right? The Tower is the reset, and the Tower is the relief. Like, thank goodness I know now. Now I have a clear point of view. Now I understand what I have to do. Now I know the people I want to work with. Now I know the company is secure, is healthy. Now I know how to process forward, and I will be okay processing forward. And this is promising. But it's almost like you have to clean house before. You have to make sure who you're working with and what this is. Who you're working with, and what you're first of all, what's your goal? You have 3 aces. So the goal is there. Like, you're beginning this process, or this process has already begun and is very promising. However, you have to know who you're working with and make sure along the way. And it is promising, but you have to clear the way before moving forward, and then you have to take your time. Don't bulldoze. Something has to be clear before, and take your time reassessing and thinking about this. And don't, what I always say with the hermit is always really stepping out of the noise, stepping out of the drama, stepping out of social media, stepping out of everybody that has an answer for everything. Everybody knows everything. Right now with social media, everybody actually knows everything about everything, right? Whether they know it or not, it doesn't matter. Everybody knows. Well, it still takes personal knowledge to understand how to separate and how to push forward your own agenda, your own job, your own business, make things happen for you, make money or land that job or get that agreement or get that green light, right? You can have all the information you want and all the people that know, you're still the actor of your life. And that's what it is here, clearing the way to your process forward for something really promising. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for being here, for considering subscribing if you haven't yet. Thank you so much. And gratitude to all that have been here along the way from the beginning, supporting this channel. Gratitude to each and every one. And big shout out to all the members. You know who you are. Thank you. Gratitude. Without you, this channel probably wouldn't exist anymore. So thank you for that. The magic word here is going to be, this is promising. This is promising will be the magic word to put down below in the comment section. And don't forget to be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. Aries, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.